I am very excited. It's a bit chilly. It's quite a bit chilly. So I'm going to do something we haven't done for ages. Put on the heating! Oh, see, I'm really lucky because I love the change of seasons. I love it when it's cold. I love it when it's hot. Oh, that light's annoying. I love it. Let's see if Mark turns it off. Bet you anything. Bet you any money. Mark turns it off. Now, nobody is being my friend. Kiki is in a bath.
Because we're working.
Mark is still working. Maddie's upstairs talking to her friends and I'm on my ownies. So, after Kiki's bath, me and Kiki are going to watch My Celebrity Catchphrase. Because nobody in my whole family has watched it. Come on, put your smiling chops on. Come on. Where's the smiley mark? I was saying, this isn't the mark they often see, is it? Look, show them your miserable face.
What do you mean? Just concentrating?
What about you, Chi-Chi? Do you want to be my friend? Chi-Chi, do you want to be my friend? Mark doesn't. Kiki doesn't. Maddie doesn't. Do you want to be my friend? Come on, come and see me and bring your doll. Where's your dolly? Where's your dolly? Come on, Chi-Chi. Come on, come and be my friend. Come on, a man's best friend and all that. What about a woman's best friend? I've got no friends in the house tonight. None. He's over there. The others are upstairs. Toffee's over there having a strop. Oh, no, she's not. She's gone. Are you not going to be my friend, Chi-Chi? Are you not even going to be my friend? You've got a really... Hey! Oh. Not even Chi-Chi wants to be my friend.
Do you get that thing, Subs, when you're so in technical hell and then someone walks in a completely different headspace and then says that you're in a bad mood because you can't share in it?
I haven't got any friends!
Well, that's a first.
I haven't got any friends! I'm going to sit at the bus stop and wait for a friend. Maddie! Maddie!
Hey, can you talk to people in the same room, please? Can you not call people from... Can I just say something? I'm going to say something now.
But I wanted to know that I'm at the bully bus stop.
I'm going to say something now that's deeply honest. When you bellow from room to room, it makes you sound like a prima donna, like everyone needs to run around you. Make the effort to walk to the room.
I wanted to know that I'm at the bully
you do
bus
all the
stop.
time. You shout
I haven't got a
everywhere.
friend.
Oh, God, please, someone. The doctor.
Do you ever not have a friend? Are you ever like me when you don't have a friend when you're at home?
You make a cup of tea?
If I had a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Come on now. Come over here.
Nadia
You
said she wanted to get so
got a
annihilated
friend.
earlier today that she didn't know what happened to her. It's already happened.
I did it without getting out, without having a single drop of alcohol. You got a friend. Come on, 'cause you got a friend. Hold my hand and we're halfway there.
I think you think this is
Somehow.
YouTube gold. This isn't YouTube gold, babe.
Somewhere.
I've got to fucking listen to this again when I edit it. So can you fuck off?
I'll just delete it.
No, fuck
I'll
off.
just delete it.
Just go away to another
I'll
room
film it and
bellow
I'll
at someone
delete
else.
it. I just want to show people what you're really like.
I'm just trying to get this thing done. I've sat here for an hour and a half, technically, with my bloody computer constantly crashing and the internet going nuts. It's been so boring.
What's that mean, technically?
In order to just get lovely content out, and then you waltz in saying I'm in a bad mood.
Technically. Technically. You should be doing things
I'm
technically.
listening to you on here, and I've got you over there. It's like torture. It's like torture.
Do you want me to go away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go. Go. Now.
I'm only halfway up the stairs. I'm not at the bottom and I'm not at the top. I'm only halfway up the stairs all
Can you drown her?
on mine own. Hello, welcome to Home Time. Say hello, Mark.
Hello, I am so aware that I haven't had my hair cut yet. It's driving me mad.
Well, I'm sick of hearing about it.
I might go and get it done tomorrow.
Oh, well, you keep saying that. Don't tell us it anymore.
I need to get to them
Just
before
do it.
10 a.m, so I have to leave early tomorrow.
Just do it without keep telling us.
No low power mode.
Just do it. Just do it.
So we can't tell you where we've just been.
I know, it's a bit annoying, really.
Another bloody
We keep
surprise.
doing exciting things that we can't tell you about.
That's so annoying.
But we will be able to tell you soon, and it was really fun.
Yes,
It was a bit hard for Mark because
Yeah.
it was a bit out of his comfort
it
zone.
was a bit.
It was more into my zone than his zone.
Beg your pardon.
There's some little hints there. See if you can guess. Anyway, so it was really good. We got to go up to town together, work together, and oh god, that was a bit hair-raising. And now we're heading home. I just had a gorgeous itsu, yum. I just had a gorgeous itsu, brown rice and chicken teriyaki. Highly recommend it.
Listen to this, guys. So on the day, we're not going to get political, but on the day that Boris Johnson, our Prime Minister, is deemed to have done something illegal regarding the proroguing of Parliament, we mentioned it to our girls, and in the innocence of childhood, they just said, how long will he go to prison?
How long will he get in prison? Isn't that
Because,
sweet?
you know, theoretically, if you've done something illegal, why isn't there a punishment? No one's talking about the punishment, are they? That's
No.
curious. No one's actually saying...
There is no punishment. It's like Trump. He can just do whatever he wants.
He just trumps
What
about-
did you think of Trump's tweet today? Did you see it? I don't know if any of you saw Greta Thunberg's speech yesterday at the UN, which I found very moving. I know a lot of people are irritated by her and think that she needs to just, you know, shut up. I've heard people saying that.
Well, let me be honest.
But I was, hang on a minute, I
Alright.
was really moved by her speech. It was impassioned. She is fragile because she's taken on the worries of the world. And, you know, she was obviously very upset because Trump was there and Trump's pulled out of... It was strange that he turned up, actually. Because they weren't expecting him.
No.
Anyway, today, I'm not quoting directly, but Trump has tweeted, yeah, she seems like a really nice girl, really excited about her future.
Well, my thoughts on it were this. Very sweet. I like her. Everything she's doing is amazing. But when I saw her in her speech yesterday, and I saw how impassioned she was, I couldn't help but see quite a vulnerable girl.
Yeah.
With too much responsibility bearing down upon her. And I do slightly worry that her very authentic and real emotional feelings and fears and expression of those fears is going to put the backs up of a lot of people, because I think it would be easy to look at that footage and go, oh God, she's a bit melodramatic, it's a bit much, isn't it?
Well, listening on LBC this morning, that's what loads of people were saying.
Yeah, well, that was my worry. I don't feel that myself,
God,
but I'm
how
worried
can you be so cruel?
I'm worried that's what's going to happen.
So that was one thing that caught our eye today. And then another thing was there's been a report by psychologists about obesity.
Oh, yes.
And they are saying it's not a lifestyle choice. We have to start saying people who have obesity, not obese people, in that there are so many factors that make somebody obese that can land someone with the problem of obesity, whether it be genetics, social economic situation, addiction problems. And the more that we malign people and make them feel ashamed of what they are, the less we're helping them.
Yeah, I agree.
What do you think?
I agree.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you know they actually have these crazy psychologists that are able to work out exactly what proportions of salt and sugar you need? This is what takeaways, fast food chains use. That will activate the brain in an addictive manner.
Yeah.
Right? And then just the right amount of calorie and and fat and everything, so that you're left hungry pretty soon after you've eaten.
Oh, right.
Don't you think that's disgusting? Imagine any other drug. You see, these companies have got to be held accountable. You know?
Well, let's pull up to KFC on the way home.
Purposely addicting, getting people addicted.
Buy some chicken dippers and have a go at them.
Oh, that's where I used to go to ballet school. We've just gone past where I used to go to ballet school. My ballet teacher was called Mrs. Pinchard, and she used to pinch you hard.
No.
That was her name.
No, that must
Pinchard.
have been her nickname.
No, that was her name, Mrs. Pinchard's ballet school. Pinchard. But we always used to go, oh, because she does pinch hard. She was so strict. So strict. Oh, God, her house was so
that'll
scary.
be why you like being pinched hard.
I don't like being pinched hard. No, I do not.
She does.
Don't. If you pinch me, you will pay.
You are a bit funny in that department, aren't you?
Mark.
You like a good pinching.
Mark!
Hi guys, home time. Don't know where this will come within the melange of home timery stuff. Just to say, I'm just in the process of editing the Copperfield, the charity NADIA is doing the trek in the Himalayas for. I'm just editing the talking heads of the remarkable women who I interviewed and chatted with about their diagnoses and experiences of going through breast cancer and the importance of Copperfield as a charity. And it's utterly humbling and a privilege to be listening to these women's stories again and essentially structuring them into a sort of amorphous whole in which all of their experiences become one, which we will be posting to share with you guys. But I just wanted to say, that's what I'm spending today doing, and it's just an incredibly, as I say, it's a privilege. It's a privilege to work with the footages. It was a privilege to be with them and chat with them. And it just makes you realise that there are so many, so many unseen and unheard stories in everyone's lives that, you pass people in the street, you look at people in the street, we have initial reactions and responses to people, and we make initial judgments, we make snap decisions and all that sort of stuff in cars, in traffic, on trains, on buses. And little do we know the nuts and bolts of what their private backstory is. And it just kind of made me think, it's another salutary lesson in being kind to fellow humans at all times and at all costs, because you just don't know what people are privately going through. just wanted to share that really. And donate to Nadia's campaign. I mean, she's off in only 30 days. We're going to miss her terribly, but we are rooting for her. As long as she doesn't talk and walk too much, I think she'll be fine, and I think her co-trekkers will be okay. She's off for a rehearsal weekend, the sort of dry run, although by the sounds of it with the weather it's going to be a wet run in Yorkshire, and I think they're staying in yurts. So I think her colleagues will get a true sense of the magnitude of what they're going to be dealing with, and the scale and height of their endeavours when they realise just how loudly and how frequently and how consistently Nadia snores, especially when she's in a tent or camping environment. I hope none of them are privy, privy being the operative word, to also the remarkable volume and heft of her morning farts. But there we go. So we're rooting for her, we're gunning for her, and this little film that I'm pulling together, just of talking heads, I just wanted it to be simply of talking heads, so you focus on what they're saying. It's just another reminder of why it's so important. They're all heading up to the Himalayas. When are we allowed to share what it is we're secretly doing in Leicester Square every day?
I don't know.
I want to secretly
We
share.
should ask them actually. We should have asked them today.
Are we allowed to start trailing it, teasing it? Anyway, we've got something that we're quite excited about that we're recording and we're doing.
We really are.
Anyway, we're in Leicester Square. A lot of our subs say they love seeing a bit of London.
Okay, look
You
at
want to see a
these.
bit of
These
London?
are new.
Those are the bollards to stop terrorists driving into Leicester Square. Yeah, they're lovely, aren't they?
Graffiti up
So
quite
this
nice.
is Leicester Square. I remember as a child the Swiss clock being a
Was such a big
major
deal.
thing. People would come from miles around to see those really ugly things.
No, turn the camera around. You can't see it.
No, I'll show them in a minute. They'd come to see them bang their bells. Have you ever seen them bang their bells?
Bang their bells, love. We better speak up. It's very noisy. Over there, M&M World. Lots of people love M&M. When you walk past, you smell this. Have you ever walked right past it?
I've been in it.
They pump out
M&M
chocolate,
smell.
melting chocolate. So you smell chocolate all over that side. You can just smell chocolate.
Now, the top tip about Leicester Square is this. I'm just getting my wallet out from my back pocket, because what they have is they have police stationed at each of the four corners standing on boxes, because it's the most pickpocket heavy part of London.
Is it?
So you've got to be very careful. Anything on your back, so Nadia is a classic target. But you also get lots of street entertainers. Now the Lego shop there, another
Massive.
passage of time. Me and the girls used to do Lego all the time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Do you remember? We'd sit there and we'd create
Hours.
ships and pretend that it was really inventive, but obviously we just followed a
Hours.
plan. And over here, we've just been in a building over there, hint. And anyway, the thing I love about Leicester Square is I love all the cinemas. So for me, it's all about cinema, Leicester
And
Square.
over there is the Odeon Lux. You cannot believe how gorgeous the seats are. They're massive, white, leatherette.
Well,
a bit like first class in a plane,
Yes.
with huge armrests and,
Is that the cinema in which you tried to sit in Elton John's chair at the Rocket Man premiere?
well, almost.
Almost. This square is where Nadia took that tumble. And just for old time's sake, shall we have a look at that once more?
No!
Yeah, just here, now.
Oh,
God! Nadia!
do you know what?
Do you think you'll ever live that down?
No, I really don't. It's funny. I don't think I'll ever walk through Leicester Square without thinking about it. And I was working somewhere completely differently. Where was it? I was at Sky News the other day, and somebody said something about a premiere, and this woman who I'd never met before, oh yeah, because you fell over there, didn't you? I saw that online. It was hilarious, wasn't it? And I was like, yeah, it was really hilarious.
Anyway, I'm just taking a slight detour off Leicester Square past one of my favourite cinemas in London. So for anyone who's a movie buff, this is the Prince Charles Cinema that used to be a porn cinema.
Did it?
And you can tell because they've
Don't
got...
need porn cinemas.
No,
now, do
you don't.
Just got it on your
You've just
phone.
got it all on Nadia's phone. It's there, which is plain to see. And the reason you know it's a porn cinema is that the chairs are wipe downable.
Mark,
And,
why do you have to always be disgusting?
because it's just the sort of... I have to return some videos. Anyway, so this is like the indie cinema of central London. This
It
is where,
looks really American, actually.
yeah, this is where we bring Maddie. They're up there for movie marathons. This is where they do movie marathons. We've been in there all
All-nighters they
night
do
watching
here.
the Hunger Games, all night watching Lord of the Rings,
Oh,
you
we
name
should
it.
have shown people Chinatown down there.
And look, if you come up here, look, we've got Chinatown.
Chinatown.
This is one street. I always remember being quite disappointed that Chinatown was only like 2 streets. There you go. Hey.
I love
Now look.
it. I love Chinatown.
And my car is parked down there. So, you're off to get some shoes, is that right?
Yeah, trekking boots.
Trekking boots. So you're going to then test them by walking across the river to find me where I'm working in the south part of London.
Love you.
I need to go and get a
Sounds-
coffee, guys.
Not another one, Mark. I always just find it so magical, the lanterns. Every time. Is that you?
Yeah.
Actually, down that street there is really good as well. But
We should do that. Do you think we should still do that guide to streets? I think
absolutely. It's just finding the time. When I get back from India, let's book in a date and do
Yeah.
it. And we'll take you around London, guys.
Yeah.
Because you know what? A lot of people have said, a lot of subs have said, they just would never get to see some of these places and they just
Absolutely.
love it.
Absolutely.
So we just take you on a little journey. But I used to spend a lot of time around here because I used to usherette in the theatres. And then for a while I had a Chinese boyfriend. So we used to come here, we both worked at the Piccadilly Theatre, and we'd come here to Chinatown. Oh, look at it. We'd come to Chinatown, and there's something really great about going shopping with somebody who really knows their ingredients. We used to go to the Chinese supermarkets. I've never been in one, and buy all the stuff and then go home and cook Chinese. The thing was, he lived above a Chinese takeaway, and the Chinese takeaway was much better than any of the Chinese food we cooked.
Okay, I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I'm heading into a shop behind you which says comics. Or does it say comics?
I thought you had to go and get the car because
I
the
do.
car was
I do
costing
have
a
to. I
fortune.
am.
Don't
I've just
go
got
into
2
a comic
minutes.
shop.
I've got 2 minutes. I'll be in there 2
Nobody
minutes.
goes into a comic
2
shop.
minutes.
No geek ever went into a comic shop for 2 minutes.
I do. I go in a
Support me
lot
in
and I
this
don't buy
place.
anything.
Geeks can't spend 2 minutes. Don't go in.
Geeks.
It's
No,
like
I'm going
having
in.
one sip of
I'm going in.
drink.
I'm going in. I'm going in. It's my favourite comic shop in London. See you later, babe.
Love you.
Okay. So Nadia's been out all night. She's now back.
Went to a party.
Was it fun?
Yeah, it's really fun. Didn't have too much to drink, just a couple because I got work tomorrow.
And now she's off again.
I know.
It's a non-stop social calendar
No,
of
it's not a
constant
social
busyness.
calendar though, is it?
Well, it is a bit.
I'm off. Well, no, it's not,
Trek
darling.
training.
I'm training.
No, but you're going to socialise with your trek
Well, I'm
mates.
socialising while a bit, but we're walking. We're doing like 2 solid days of walking, yeah, in Yorkshire.
So Nads isn't
Staying
going to
in
be
a
here.
yurt.
Will you be able to get any footage? We ask this
Yeah.
every time she goes away, and she fails miserably every
I
time.
always film loads.
No,
but
you
it's
film
just-
loads, but you never
it's
get it
getting
through.
it to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the difficult thing.
So Nads is off. So how have you packed your case? What have you packed? I mean, we had the most boring unboxing the other night, didn't we?
Well, just all that boring stuff.
Oh,
really.
right.
But the thing is, I've bought this pillow and it's not going to be enough. And I don't know what to do because I won't be able to sleep without a nice pillow. Pillow.
What are you talking about?
So-
in your tent?
So what I've got is I've got a lot of my kit that I'm going to take to the Himalayas and we're going to try it out. Like I've got my coat, which I'm worried is a bit small. And I've got like waterproof trousers, all that boring stuff that I got out.
Okay.
So we arrive tomorrow night. I've just learnt there's a hot tub at the yurt.
Well, that's nice.
That's nice. So it's like luxury yurts, and one of our
It's not going to be like that in
team.
the Himalayas, though, is it?
One of our team has organised it all. Bless her, Jo. Well
Nice.
done. So then we get up on the Saturday morning and we go for, I think, 6-hour trek, 6-7 hour trek.
Nice.
And then we're going to have. She's arranged all the lovely food and everything. So that'll be
lovely.
nice. Then we get up on Sunday, trek again, and then I get the train back up about 3:30 tomorrow.
Brilliant. So you're
Or
going to be
Sunday.
filming. So it might
I've
well
got
be.
no swimming tomorrow.
Hopefully we'll get some content tomorrow night because you'll be able to email it across.
Yeah, I'll email it.
And if you
tomorrow.
can email tomorrow, you should be able to email the next day. Just remember, shoot in little bite-sized chunks. It'd be really nice to cross-cut. Obviously, the weirdest thing that's happening here is Nanny Di goes into hospital tomorrow morning for her operation.
I know.
So I'm on constant standby for when she comes out.
Do I look pissed?
A little bit,
Only had a couple of laughs.
yeah.
What's happening? I literally can't believe what I've done, and this was such an important part of practicing tomorrow. I've cut through there. This is my water thing. I've cut through the fucking thing.
Absolute
Moron.
Douche. How much was that?
You don't want to know.
Oh, I do.
Fuck's sake. £25.
There's another camel pack round there, isn't there? The old one.
Yeah, it's the old one and they're disgusting. They taste like plastic.
Absolute.
I wonder if I could fit that one to this one.
What
It will leak.
doobry.
What a doobry. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got to film this to show my WhatsApp group of my girls. They won't believe it. Oh my God, another 25 quid I need to spend.
She basically burns money.
Shut up!
That's all she does.
Shut it.
Have you heard from Easy Car yet?
Kinky thing.
What did you just say might have to happen?
If it doesn't stop raining, we might have to swim across the river. I just had a text from my WhatsApp group.
Why is that so funny?
I don't know, because how am I going to swim with my boots on?
Oh my God, what has Nadia entered into? I just wanted to share with you guys, I just got a message on my personal Instagram from Mr. Jimmy Timpson himself. Joe Wicks, obviously. Mark, that's an absolutely awesome transformation, mate. I've loved seeing you smash the plan, being motivated and having fun along the way. You look so much fitter and healthier and happier. Can't wait to see what the next 90 days will bring for you. I can't wait either. What do you think is going to happen? Am I going to completely get sort of at least a 3-pack or maybe a 2-pack? Just not a 1-pack. What do you think? Anyway, just the thought of Nadia having to swim through wild rivers. So basically you've got to do a triathlon. Have you got to cycle anywhere? Oh, I tell you what, have you packed your pogo stick?
Mark, shut it. Shut it.
Who's the most capable person in your team?
I don't know.
Not you, obviously.
I'm the captain.
I know you're the captain.
It's a very sorry state of affairs. I'm the captain. Yesterday, right, we went for this meeting with Maddie, and we had to go up 5 or 6 flights of very steep stairs, and halfway up we had to stop, and Maddie had to take my pulse, and she screamed because when she touched my neck, it was pounding like that, and I said, oh my God, and you think in 4 weeks I'm going to the Himalayas? And she said, yeah, but there'd be lots of people there to look after you. I said, I'm the captain. She went, how has anybody let this
How have
happen?
you been put in charge of anything?
Well, I'm not really in charge.
Oh,
No, I'm more of a morale booster.
as I say, I guarantee my biggest worry is that whilst talking, she'll twist an ankle or something.
Oh, don't say that. I can't twist an ankle. So if I twist an ankle, I can't go.
No, I don't mean this weekend. I mean once you're out there.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Well, that's why I'm really glad we've got a base camp that we keep going back to.
good.
Because we don't forget, we've got some women with us that aren't well and are still having cancer treatment. So we go back to the same base camp every night.
Yeah.
It's the bloody travelling that's going to be the real...
She'll be fine. She'll be fine.
God, don't. Oh, my
Anyway,
God,
it's going to be a weekend of
Worrying again.
healthy food, broccoli, spinach,
Yeah, right.
meat, fish, you name
But
it.
if I come back and they
Lots
just
of
look
exercise. What are you doing with those lights?
I don't know.
Anyway, we're about to watch an episode of Succession, which I've managed to hook Nadia into. And I will see you on the morrow, hopefully being intercut with the footage Nadia sends. I have promised this many times, and I can't promise anything. But let's keep our fingers crossed. So see you on the morrow, and let's all be wishing Nanny Di. No, because I ran out to... I am. Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Can I tell you why? Because I had to run out because you were having a dramatic fit about cutting your camel pack. Hello?
What on earth did you just say?
I said I had to run from doing a wee to cover the footage of you having cut your bloody camel back. That's why I know I left the toilet seat
Mark,
up.
you are leaving the
No,
toilet
I'm
seat
not.
up a lot.
No, I'm not.
It's become eggshells.
No,
I
it's
can't
not.
say
It's not
anything
eggshells
about it.
at all.
Would you like to think of yourself?
Absolute nonsense and
Would you
drivel.
like to think of yourself as the man that doesn't leave the seat up?
I am the man
I've
that
got
doesn't
news
leave the
for
seat
you.
up.
First of of all, those are my glasses and you've stolen them.
I can't see anything now.
You are not the man that puts the
I
toilet
am.
seat down. You're a man that leaves the toilet seat
I
up
am the
time
man
and time
that
again.
knocks.
And we've all been talking about it and no one dares
Who's-
say anything to
who's
you.
been talking
All of
about
us.
it?
Your mum, me and the girls.
Well, that's really pathetic if you have.
Well, because we know that you'll go, hang on a minute, I'm really good at putting the toilet seat down. You're rubbish. You used to be good and you're not good anymore.
That really annoys me because I know I'm
Oh, here
good
we
at
go.
it.
See?
I know I'm good
See?
at it, and she's talking absolute
Mark,
bullshit.
This is what I mean. You can't be told.
You're a bullshitter. You're going to head off for your weekend thinking I leave the toilet seat up, and you're going to
No,
talk to talk to people about me as if
Yeah,
I'm a
yeah.
toilet
It's
seat
gonna be-
putter upper, and I'm not.
In fact, I'm going to mention it on Loose Women tomorrow.
I'm not a fucking toilet seat putter
I'm
upper.
going to say, let's do a topic.
I had to dash
Whether
from the
you're married
toilet
to
because
a
it's
toilet seater upper or a toilet seater down. And leave your comments below, guys.
yeah. Most men are, and I pride myself on not being. And if I have once
Sorry,
or
darling,
twice
I've got
recently,
terrible news for you. You are most men.
in 16 years, I have left the
yeah.
toilet up about 8 times.
No, 80.
No. In 16 years,
80. And I'm being kind.
you're making it up.